Oops. Oh. Come on in, everybody. And please, on your way in, please make sure you click the like button. Like the video on your way into the room, please, and thank you. How's everybody doing this evening? Please let me know if you cannot hear me or if I'm buffering. A few days ago, I was having a little issues with my computer software program. Let me turn on, make sure I got the phone lines on. But how's everybody doing this evening? It's almost Friday. Hopefully you guys, nobody has to work this weekend. Hopefully y'all don't have to work this weekend. I have to go in a few hours this weekend, but just a few hours. But again, make sure you come on into the room. Make sure you like the video. Make sure you subscribe if you are not already a subscriber to my channel. Please and thank you. Those of you on Instagram who are watching me on Instagram, please make sure you subscribe to my YouTube channel as well, Tanya's Primetime TV /media reviews. And those of you watching me from YouTube, please make sure you follow me on Instagram, and it's at Tanya Primetime TV. And then let me go ahead and put the link in before I forget. I always put the link in the chat to our Facebook channel. I'm sorry, did I say Facebook channel? I meant Facebook group. Let me put the link to our Facebook group in the chat. And all you have to do to join our Facebook group is click on the link. It'll take you to Facebook. And then just click request to join the group. And I'll go ahead and add you to the group. So make sure you guys go ahead and do that. And I want to discuss a few things tonight. Let me get my notes. As you see in the title of this video, okay, let's see, make sure I got everything. Okay, as you can see from the title of this video, we're going to be discussing Kenya Moore and her $150,000 tax bill that she owes. Her house, I guess they done put a lien on her house. She owes $150,000. Now, this is the same Kenya Moore, that recently just had a new little baby girl. Her and her alleged husband. I'm gonna say alleged husband because I guess some people out there who really get deep into investigating or whatnot has yet to find any paperwork proving that they are actually married. So I'm gonna just say her and her alleged husband. But anywho, that Kenya Moore, the same one who was full of shenanigans on the Housewives of Atlanta show. The same Kenya Moore that was being so private on the Housewives of Atlanta show. The one who didn't want us in her business. The one who was keeping her so-called relationship from us. Her so-called marriage from us. Her so-called pregnancy from us. Yes, Victoria, there's some serious tea. The same Kenya Moore who Bravo kept being persistent with, we need more out of you on this show, or we gonna let you go. This the same Kenya Moore that now owes $150,000 to the IRS, and they done put a lien allegedly on her house. Now, this is from the blast. Let me go through this real quick. Just a little info on the Kenya Moore. Earlier this spring, we all know that Kenya, she had her peach snatched for allegedly being deceitful, private, secretive, whatever you want to call it, whatever you want to label it. And Bravo eventually got tired of all her shenanigans and let her go. They snatched her peach back. Allegedly, Bravo producers weren't too happy about her and her hubby, Mark Daly, getting married. They supposedly got married in the Caribbean islands. Bravo didn't know. And you can imagine how upset they were, the producers, because first of all, you're on a reality show. You're doing all kind of sneaky stuff, behind their back and stuff. And this is the kind of information that they would like to put on their show. The whole reason why they paying them so much money is right, Miss Hogg. She needs that money now. She was getting all kind of mad loot on that show for years. And then the last season, she just want to be full of mess. And, we hearing all kind of stuff through the grapevine, hearing rumors all around, the rumor mill. And she goes behind Bravo and gets married. No phone calls, no texts, no emails, no FaceTime, no no invitations to anybody on the cast. And allegedly gets married to Mark Daly. So that Kenya Moore is the one that owes $150,000 to the IRS. And then once the rumors started swirling around about her being married, and then rumors of her being pregnant, folks were wondering, if she came up with a plan to manufacture, a storyline to stay relevant. By the time it was too late, it didn't matter if she was really married. It didn't matter if she, was really pregnant. Basically, again, they got tired of her shenanigans and they kicked her off the show. But now we're hearing rumors, that she might be on the next season. Now that she, I don't know. Basically, she wasn't giving us a storyline on the show. Now she's giving us a storyline for free. She ain't even getting paid now. And we know all her business. We know all her business now. But when she was on the show, she wasn't giving us no tea. No tea at all. No tea at all. But anywho, nobody never knew, when to believe her. She was inconsistent and basically keeping all of her personal life off of camera, like I said. And that, again, is the whole reason why Bravo, they be paying those ladies. I mean, they get hundreds of thousands of dollars, millions of dollars to basically let us into their world. But anyway, she now owes $150,000 to the IRS. I mean, if you was in that kind of bind, you would think that you would have tried harder to keep your job at Bravo. Don't y'all think? I mean, wouldn't you think so? That $150,000 didn't come overnight. And then, okay. Now remember, earlier this year, it was controversy, all around the social media and stuff, because Kenya Moore, supposed to have, remember, paid her boyfriend. Well, he was her boyfriend then. Mark, the restaurateur, he owns a restaurant. He's supposed to be doing really well, making a lot of money, all this. That's about really all we knew about him, on the Housewives show, was that he, owned some restaurants. But anyway, she had allegedly paid off his taxes that he owed. Now, some people were saying, that Kenya had paid off his taxes so that he would come onto the show, pretend to be in some kind of relationship with her, pretend to get married to her. Because again, people have been searching and searching, trying to find some proof of a marriage certificate Nothing can be found. That's public information. It takes nothing to find a marriage certificate downtown. No matter what city you live in. Yes, Miss Hall, he did not want to be on that show. You can tell by the expression on his face the few times, the very few times that we saw him on that show. You could tell that he didn't want to be on that show. And matter of fact, let me turn the phone lines on because we're going to talk about this. We're going to talk about this. There's a few other things I want to talk about too. But I don't understand. I don't understand if I was getting, I don't know, because some reality shows, they don't really pay them, as much as them housewives was getting. These ladies getting around $1 million, 500,000 and on up. That's a lot of money. That's a lot of money. And yeah, they do take a lot out of your time. You gotta allow them in your house. You gotta, allow them around your children, around your man, your woman, whatnot. Um, I'll turn the phone on in a few minutes. But anyway, that's what they're saying, Victoria. That's what they're saying. That's what they're saying. But my thing is, all these celebrities that make all this money, like all this money, what happened to hiring CPAs? Like, what happened to hiring people to help you manage your money, to make sure your taxes are paid on time every year? They walking around with all these assistants following them all over the place. They make them run their errands, get them something to eat. They assistants. But who's helping you finance? Who's helping you with your finances? There is no reason why these celebrities over and over and over again shouldn't be able to pay their doggone taxes. When y'all making millions and millions of dollars a year, but no, they want to floss and buy these homes that are way too big for them. It's you and your dog, and you got like an 8-bedroom house with like 5 floors, and now you can't afford your taxes, and your so-called boyfriend, husband, partner, mate, whatever Mark is, he's supposed to have all this money, and this is what she represented when he first, got on the show. He's a restaurateur. But he couldn't even pay his own taxes allegedly, and she had to pay him. But yeah, people are out there saying that she basically, paid him to be with her. I don't know if that's true or not. But what I do know is there's a lien on her house, and she owes like 150. It was like 100 and I don't know it down to the penny, but basically it's like 150 something $1,000. It's all over the place, all over the blogs. But it's crazy. It's just crazy. But you didn't want to act right on the show. Like, give me a couple of 100,000. We gonna be at my son's basketball games. We gonna be everywhere. Y'all can follow me to church. Everywhere. Everywhere. She was trying to keep her relationship private. Why? Why was she trying to keep her relationship so private? Why was she trying to keep her pregnancy so private? And then once she gets booted off the show, oh, she want to post pregnancy pictures all over Instagram, all over Twitter, and posting pictures of her and her boo, her man, her mate. I don't know what to call them. I don't know. You said she might not be able to pay her electric, water, and gas. It's crazy. It's crazy. But my thing, Victoria, like I said, let me get a drink. Like my thing is, like I said, if you owe this much money, this don't come overnight. You just don't wake up one morning, oh, tax bill. Oh my gosh, tax bill, 150,000. Oh my gosh. That's how she talks. Oh my gosh. Where did this come from? Oh my gosh. Who is the IRS? Who is the IRS? Where's my assistant? I don't understand. I would have thought that she would have tried her hardest, at least try a little harder, give us a little more. While she's on the show, she's been on that show forever. If she just would have gave us a little more on her life, she could still be on that show, still making her almost $1 million or whatever they was paying her, and pay that IRS man. But anywho, I don't know what she's doing now. But she need to be trying to go back to Bravo. She need to try to crawl back to Bravo, go begging back to Bravo, and try to get her job back. But I don't know how many peaches they got left to give. There's a lot of people already on the show. There's a lot of people already on the show. I don't know if they got, enough room for some more peaches. I don't know. I don't know. But y'all let me know what y'all think about that. And something else I wanted to talk about. Y'all know Gabrielle Union. I'm sure y'all done already heard about it. Gabrielle Union and Dwayne Wade, they just had their little baby girl this morning. Now, a lot of people didn't know this, but Gabrielle Union, Dwayne Wade, he already has, a child or whatever by a previous relationship. Gabrielle Union, she was having difficulties for a long time, trying to have a baby. And so what they went ahead and did was they went and got a surrogate mother. So they welcomed their new baby girl into their family this morning. And let me put up a picture real quick. This is them from off their Instagram. They welcome their little baby girl. And you really, right now, they don't really, looks like they're really not trying to show pictures of her face right now. I'm sure that'll come later sometime, but, right now it's not like they're, how people are, these celebrities. They show you a little glimpse here and there. Some celebrities, they just throw their whole baby at you. As soon as the baby is born, just throw it right up in front of the TV so everybody can see. But anywho, Dwayne Wade and Gabrielle Union Wade, they are now new parents. The basketball star announced that he and actress Union welcome a new baby girl to their family Wednesday. So this was actually yesterday. He said on his Instagram, well, actually on his Twitter, that, we are sleepless and delirious, but so excited to share that our miracle baby arrived last night via surrogate, and 11/7, November 7th, will forever be etched in their hearts as the most loveliest of all of the lovely days. Welcome to the party, sweet girl. That's what Wade tweeted out. The baby was born on the same day as Wade's mother, he added on his social media. And like I was saying, Gabrielle Union, she had been struggling with, trying to have a baby, with fertility. She had opened up a while back about suffering from miscarriages. She tried the IVF. She was, consistently trying to get pregnant, trying to add another baby into their life, into their family. She had like 8 or 9 miscarriages for 3 years. Her body had been, what did she say, a prisoner of trying to get pregnant. So, they did the next thing best and they got a surrogate. And so now they welcome, their new little baby girl. So I want to say congratulations to them. I know Gabby is really happy and so is Wade. And I'm glad that they found somebody to help them out with that and they didn't have to struggle with a surrogate. Because, sometimes getting those surrogates, sometimes it can go south. They get pregnant. They want to keep them babies. But you know what? We ain't even going to get into all that. I'm so glad that they have a healthy new baby girl. But anywho, what did you say, Miss Hogg? Let me read these comments. Excuse me. I'm sorry. Y'all know I've been dealing with a cold ever since they gave me that stupid flu shot at my job. I work part-time at the nursing home. And I've been there almost 6 years working part-time. I only work a few hours a week. But this year, they made it mandatory. We either get a flu shot because we had some the flu going around last season, last winter. So it's either get a flu shot or you got to walk around with this mask on your face all day whenever you're at work. From the time you hit that door to the time you leave that building, you got to have a mask on your face. And if you don't, you will be in trouble up to termination. So it was either wear the mask or get the shot. So I got the shot and then I came down with a bad cold. So anyway, I'm still getting over that cold. But you said, oh my God, I didn't know that. That had to be devastating. Yep. And a lot of people didn't know. I mean, a lot of us heard about her, going through the years, through the process, the IVS. She talked about that. She freely talked about that, in interviews when her and him would be together, or sometimes by herself. She had no problems open up to us, about stuff like that. So, you know what? I think they should get a reality show. What y'all think? Would y'all watch? I would. And Gabrielle Union is from where I live, Omaha, Nebraska. No, but for real, she's from Omaha, Nebraska, where I live, born and raised. She still has family that lives here. She still comes here frequently. Every other year we have Omaha Days, and it's for like a week. And she comes here for Omaha Days. She brings her husband here to see the Huskers, our college football team. But yeah, she's from the O to the N to the E. Yeah, I normally didn't fool with the flu shots either, Victoria. This is the very first time in my entire life that I've ever had the flu shot. But I was weighing my options. I was like, do I really want to wear a mask? I don't like being, I don't know. I wasn't trying to wear no mask every time I went to work the whole entire time. So I chose that. But y'all, did y'all hear about, let me get my other notes, honey. Let me get my other notes, because this next story that we're about to discuss is exactly why I could never be a teacher. Never, ever, ever be a teacher. Let me show y'all this video, as Brother Jay would say. Hold on, y'all. Hold your horses. Let me get this video. Okay, where is it? Excuse me. Okay, I hope this plays right today, because last time it was staticky. Goodness gracious. I just been having some issues with my recordings lately, but hopefully this will play okay. So here we go. Let's see. All right, here we go.
I didn't get straight up. She said that I was getting.
Did y'all see that? Hold on.
I didn't get
Hold on. One more time. I'm
letting you know. I didn't get straight up. She said that.
What in the heavens of heavens? What? Did y'all see that? This just happened. This just happened this week. This just happened. And first of all, before y'all even start spewing y'all comments, let me just let y'all know. Hold up. Here's a pic. Here's a still of the video. That person right there, that high school kid right there, might look like a boy. It's actually a female. I don't know if she's like a stud or something, because the way she acting, she was acting kind of all, I don't know, manly, tomboyish, whatever, no offense, because I was a tomboy when I was growing up. So, not trying to offend anybody, but that is actually a girl. I thought it was a boy at first, but it is actually a girl. She's a girl. But that's not the sex It's really neither here or there when it comes to um. Did you see how she punched that teacher? Better yet, did you see how the teacher reacted? Like, you want me to play it one more time, Victoria? I sure will. Hold on. I sure will. Let's see. Because this, I mean, I was rewinding this over and over again. Like, I cannot believe this. Hold on. She said, "Don't you get smart? Don't you get smart with me?" I mean, where she thinks she at? On the set of The Wire? I know they in Baltimore, and I know they get this. I know they got some bout-it up there. But y'all, y'all, I'm telling you, there would be a GoFundMe page set up right now for me because ain't no way in the world. Ain't did you see how calm that teacher was after she got stole on? He said he. I keep saying he because I thought it was a boy at first, but it's a girl. She said, "Don't you be getting smart with me." And the teacher was like holding her face like, "But I wasn't getting smart with you." What? See, I'm sorry. That's why I can't be a teacher. I mean, my instant reaction would be, uh, hold up. Restraint? No, I'm gonna do some restraining. All right, that teacher, that child will never want to come to high school again. Will never want to I mean, come on, y'all. Let me open these phone lines because I'm appalled. I'm appalled, and like, I'm not the best mother in the world. I'm definitely not the worst mother in the world. I'm a really good mother. I love being a mother. Hold on, I just dropped my phone. I love being a mother, and I raised my children very well. I would think. I would like to think they're both boys. One's 21 years old and he's in college. The other one is 17. I'm here plugging his phone up. 17 and he's a high school senior. As a matter of fact, today he got an award. They had their end of season football banquet, and he won an award for Defensive Lineman of the Year. So I was extremely, extremely proud of that. Yes, that's my baby, my 17-year-old. He's in high school. So let me turn these phone lines on. But I can't imagine my children. There's no way they would ever do anything like that. That it wouldn't even cross their mind to hit somebody like that. A teacher, somebody. Hold on, let me turn this phone lines on. I'm trying to talk to y'all and turn the phone lines on at the same time. Thank you, Victoria. Thank you so much. Matter of fact, I posted it all over Facebook. Let me see if I can find his picture on my Facebook. I got it right here while the phone line is getting turned on. Do, do, do.
Access code accepted.
Okay.
You are the owner.
Okay, I got the phone lines on. And here's my baby. Here he is right here. Can I make the picture a little bigger? Okay, that's about as big as I can get it, I guess. But anyway, that's him. He got his little award today for Defensive Lineman of the Year. I was so proud. Like, proud, mommy. I think that's really wonderful, you know, when kids finish high school and they have something, they win like an achievement, you know, they last year, like honor roll, you know, principals roll, you know, stuff like that, awards for sports, academics. So, you know, that kind of gives them some motivation if they don't have enough to finish that last school year and hopefully get into college. But the phone number, you guys, is 641 715. Hold on, where is it? 641. Okay, I'm sorry. 641-715-0872. And the extension or the access code is 434-478. So y'all call in and let me know what y'all think. Yes, it is a great honor, a great honor. I'm really, really proud of him. And he was just so happy. He was like, Mom. And then it just so happened that he went on a college field trip today down to Lincoln, Nebraska. That's where the Cornhuskers are, in Lincoln, Nebraska. And he went down there and visited the college and everything. Then when he got back to school, they had the banquet and they presented that award to him. So, yeah. Like, hey, you go, boy. But, let me make sure I get up my speaker. I just want to make sure I get up my conference call screen here so I can tell who's on the line or who's all on the line. But yes, as far as that teacher goes, y'all, I'm telling you, that kid would not have ever wanted to step foot back in that high school. I don't play that when it comes to putting your hands on me. With no child. Now, I don't tolerate disrespect when it comes to your elders. Not at all. And I don't know if that child has some kind of special, I don't know if they have some kind of maybe a special needs or anything. I don't know. And then did you see the other child? Like, I don't know who was on the other side of the teacher because you really couldn't tell. They was kind of holding the child back at first. Oh, that's okay, Miss Hall. That's okay. But somebody was trying to hold that child back at first. And then the child kind of like came around and stole on the teacher. And the teacher was just holding her face like, but I wasn't getting smart with you. Like, as if the child was the grown-up, as if the child was the teacher. And she's a child, you know, like she got in trouble. She was acting like she got in trouble. See, I don't know. She must not be from Baltimore. She must not be from Baltimore because I can't imagine. I can't imagine having no kid just bust me upside of my head. He just stole on her. I keep saying it was a girl. It's a girl, it's a girl, it's a girl. That looks like a boy, but it's a girl. Right, the teacher had just came back to school from off vacation. From, you know, being treated with cancer and recovering for cancer treatments. I mean, no sympathy at all. Like I said, I don't know. They didn't show like they didn't show everything that happened before that scene. But you saw the teacher was standing there and the teacher was kind of like trying to ignore the student. Like, you know, okay. Now, y'all know y'all done been in some situations, not with no teacher or nothing like that, but maybe with somebody you didn't get along with or somebody who was trying to take you there. You know what I mean? Somebody trying to take you there. And they over here and you up there like, whatever, I'm not trying to fool with you. Just leave me alone. That's what it seemed like the teacher was doing. Like, okay, go on, because it seemed like she was trying to put the child out the room or make the child leave the classroom. And then the other students, like, I don't know how you were in school, but I know how I was in school. And the way I was in school wasn't really how I was outside of the classroom. But when I was in the classroom, I enjoyed school. I tried my best to focus. I might have clowned around a little bit, but I tried my best to focus. Outside in the halls and outside of school, that's when I was rowdy. Like, I just did whatever. But in school, I would have even tried to, break it up, get in. Like, dude, what is you doing? You just hit that teacher like that? Are you serious? What is wrong with you? Like, these kids, it's like they sit and they see stuff and they know it's wrong. Like, it's wrong. You would not hit your mama like that. I would hope not. You're not going to hit your Grammy like that. I would hope not. I mean, some families, I don't know, but in a normal household, you're not just going around swinging on your parents. So what makes you think you can swing on your teacher at school? I mean, she punched the snot out of that teacher, and the teacher was just like, "Oh, I wasn't getting smart with you." Like, okay, maybe it was the cancer treatments, maybe it was, I don't know how this teacher probably asked before battling with cancer. She could have been still weak. She should have been, you know what I mean? I it's I'm just reading I'm sorry. I think my video had disconnected. Let me know if y'all can see me. Hey, Princess. You said the teacher was so calm. I believe the medication she was on had her calm, and she really probably didn't even feel it. And that could have been the case. That could have been the case. That's why I was saying I don't know if it was maybe, from the treatments and the medicine that she was on that she didn't maybe react how I would have thought. I mean, I'm not saying, okay, I don't know if y'all seen that one video, but a teacher had got hit by the student. Teacher just mollywopped that student all over the classroom. And I'm sorry. Some people might not find it funny, but I'm sorry. I don't play when it comes to kids. You not gonna hit my kids ain't gonna punch me in the face. Your kid ain't gonna punch me in the face. The next door neighbor's kid ain't gonna punch me in the face. My little cousins and my little nieces and nephews ain't gonna punch me in the face. And I just stand there. Just stand there. And that teacher wasn't yelling at him. The teacher wasn't screaming at him. The teacher wasn't her. Why y'all keep letting me call this girl a he? Because she looked like a boy. But the teacher wasn't screaming at her, yelling at her, nothing. The teacher was calm from the beginning to the end, and then followed the child out the hall like, I didn't talk back to you. Like, why is you explaining yourself to a child? Why? Why is you explaining yourself to a child? No. And then, what was I going to say? They started a GoFundMe for this teacher. And basically, let me read a little bit about it. Okay, I'm gonna read a little bit about it. Okay, first of all, the high school student assaulted a veteran Baltimore school teacher in the middle of her classroom on Wednesday. This just happened, y'all. The assault was at Frederick Douglass High School. And it was captured on cell phone and sent to the Channel 11 News. In the 14-second video, words are exchanged between the female student punches the chemistry teacher. The student responded, "Don't I think she said, "Don't F with me," or "Don't F and get smart with me." And the teacher responded, "I didn't get smart with you." That's what she said. She said, "I didn't get smart with you." Before following the student outside of the classroom. And the teacher who was assaulted in the video is a highly regarded state science educator and a respected elder in her church. The teacher was not in class Thursday. There's no word on when or if she'll return. The school officials are investigating it. Matter of fact, after I saw it on a YouTube video, I then started seeing news, I guess like local news stations from the Baltimore area, playing it on their news stations. But Marietta English, the president of the Baltimore Teachers Union, said more must be done. Everybody is angry. Like this little girl, there's even a alleged hit on a little girl. I had saw that on a video earlier that some people were saying they were going to come up to the school, and get that girl. That's what they were saying. There's a hit out on that girl. And a lot of people is angry because this lady she's battling cancer. She just got back on vacation from getting cancer treatments. She is a respected elder in her church. A very intelligent teacher. They said she is a highly regarded state science educator and respected elder at her church. This is really sad. It's really sad. I guess I can give the teacher props for remaining calm. I guess I can give her props on remaining calm. I just know I couldn't do it. I couldn't do it, and that's why I have never, ever, ever, ever thought about being a school teacher. Long time ago, when my oldest son was about 1, I used to drive school buses. That was hard. That was hard. Like, I remember I had some student on the bus while I'm driving. It was actually school van. And some child, while I'm driving, had opened the side sliding door while I'm driving down the street doing like 50 miles an hour. And started screaming. I'm like, what the? I just went off. I was like, if you don't shut that, I just went off. Like, as if that was my own child. If that was my own child. I didn't have a problem with that kid the rest of the school year. But after that 1 year, it was a wrap. Nope. Nope. Those school bus drivers, they make a lot of money, but I was like, nope. I'm done. I am done. I have served my community at the school. But yeah, I was done. But anywho, they had set up a GoFundMe for this teacher. So I don't know what the money is up to now, but I'm sorry, I just heard my door outside open. I think my kids is locking the door for the evening and taking out the trash because our trash run tomorrow. But there's a GoFundMe that has started in support of the teacher. And what else is there here? Wow. Wow. I'm gonna have to find it because I would like to donate. I would like to donate. I think maybe the GoFundMe was more set up because of the teacher just, came off of probably chemo, cancer treatments, things like that. Probably has medical bills. Came back to school to work to teach our children. And the first day back, get punched out by a child who's misbehaving in the classroom. That was very, very, very wrong of that student. And I don't know what happened when that child got home, but I'm telling you, it couldn't be mine. It couldn't be mine. And again, I couldn't be working at that school. It would be a wrap. I'm like, okay, fire me now because it's about to go down in Mrs. Haley's classroom. Somebody better ring the bell, ring the alarm, because it's about to go down. Mm-mm-mm. That's a mess. But y'all let me know what y'all thought about this. We talked on a few things tonight. Kenya Moore, again, about her taxes, her getting put off the Housewives of Atlanta show, and not really trying to open up and let her into her world, her real world. Because one thing about Kenya Moore, it was always, is she lying? Is she telling the truth this time? Is she lying? I mean, she was always being so deceitful and stuff, with the Bravo producers and, with her fans and stuff. Like, how you supposed to keep fans and you get married on the sneak? You on a national TV show, a reality show, keyword reality show, where people are, taking a deeper look into your life, and you go behind everybody and allegedly get married. Again, no marriage certificates have ever been found. So she allegedly got married, but again, you did all that sneaking and creeping and stuff, and didn't let Bravo record a lot of moments with you and your husband, or you, period, and got kicked off the show, got your piece snatched and everything. Then as soon as you get released off the show, you want to be all over social media, showing your belly, showing your ultrasound, showing, all this stuff that you should have been doing on the TV show. And now you're not getting no checks from them no more. Your contract is over, and now you want to be all over the blogs and all over social media showing us what we have been wanting the entire season. So, it's her fault. She got her piece snatched. I hope that she can pay the IRS the money that she owes them, that $150-something thousand. Again, I don't know if she'll eventually, there's rumors that she's going to come back next season now that she basically have something going on with her that she obviously is trying to share with the world. She has content. She is now content. But anyway, y'all let me know what y'all thought about that. I'm actually going to finish this live, and then I'm going to turn the phone lines on because I don't think nobody wants to call in tonight. But I'm going to turn the phone lines off, and I'm going to get off of this live because I still have to do a review on Love and Hip Hop Hollywood. So for y'all who ain't ready to go to bed, I'm coming right back at you. Right after I finish this live, I'm going to take a little bitty break. And do my review on Love and Hip Hop Hollywood, which just came on this week as well. So anyway, in the meantime and in between time, Primetime Squad, again, make sure you like this video. Make sure you share this video. And if you are not subscribed to my channel, please subscribe to my channel. Thank you very kindly. And make sure you check out the link in the chat to our Facebook group called Tanya's Primetime TV. Just click on the link in the chat. It'll take you to Facebook, and just click request to join, and I will add you to our Facebook group. And make sure you stay safe, be blessed, and I'm out.